Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Sunday, so I have no cleaning to really do today, but if I can find the right one. I've got these little doilies and stuff, table runners that I use, which is the one last night. I spilt my coffee a little bit, so it's on this doily. Maybe it's this side, I don't know, but I spilt my coffee. And so I decided I'm going to wash these today. So I'm just going to soak them in some hot water and some soap while I go to church. And then I will finish rinsing these when I get back. So my first thing I'm going to do is, I guess I should grab out my stain remover. I forgot to grab it. I've got my OxyClean stick. And I have my Oxy Burst spray. So I've got both of these. I'm going to take my watch off. So I'm just going to find, some of these didn't really need to be washed, but I figure if I'm going to wash a couple, I might as well go and grab them all. But it's the two that are where me and my husband sit in the living room. See, like there's like a bit of food got spilt on this one, and I know this one was my coffee. Get those ones up there. So first thing I'm going to do is where I spilt stuff. I don't know if I can find the camera angle. Here we go. Right here, my coffee spilt. It's probably hard to see, but right along here. So I'm going to grab my OxyClean Max Force cleaning stick. And it's got this little rubber nodules up here, which really help. So I just have to press down, and I'm just going to rub it in wherever I see that I have spilt my coffee. There's some spilt on this side too. Rubbing it in. And there's some other food or something spilt on this side. Just gonna rub that in, and I'm going to do the same to this one. This one also has a bit of food and something that's spilt on it as well. And I figure I'm going to church. It's almost 9:30 in the morning. So I figure if I'm heading out to church, I can just let these all just soak for a while. And then when I get back, I can finish cleaning them. Like that. Like I said, these ones aren't really dirty. I don't see any actual stains on them. This one's a heavier material. And this one actually says I can machine wash. The other ones all say to just clean with a damp sponge. But these other ones, I'm just going to spray with this other cleaner here. Just so I know, kind of refreshes them. And if there is any little stains, it will come out. Like I said, I've got my dresser, so I have three. These long ones were off my dressers. Another long one was off my china cabinet, and then I have two small ones that were me and my husband are bedside tables, and then the other two smaller ones were from the living room. I'm just going to spray this on both sides on all of these, and then I'm just going to fill up my sink with some hot soapy water, and I'm just going to let these soak for a few hours. So I'll be back after 1 o'clock after church. So these are just going to have quite a while to soak. I'm going to find the other two. These two I'd use the other thing, so I'm going to spray some of this Oxy Burst on them as well. Fill up my sink. And I'm just going to use this over this floor cleaner. This is what I seem to have at the moment. And then 2 capfuls. put each one of these in one at a time, kind of get them soaking. I don't know when the last time was like cleaned all my little table runners and doilies, whatever you want to call them. I know it's been a while since I've cleaned some of these. I can tell by how dirty the water has gotten already. They don't look dirty, but you know, dust and stuff. And you throw a little bit of food on them. I do wipe them up when I spill the food, but that was so late last night. And I'm going to say, just by doing that, and then just doing this with these ones where I spilt my coffee. I can't even tell where I spilt my coffee. So I know they're going to come clean. So I'm just going to let these soak for a couple hours, so I'll be back. Like I said, like after 1 o'clock. Turn off my phone. My hands are wet. Okay, so I'll be back after 1. Okay, it's about 20 after 1. I just got home from church. So these little doily table runners and stuff have been soaking this whole time. And I'm just looking at this one to see, you know, says what to do. They don't say not to, just says don't use bleach. The other ones just say, you know, wipe off. They don't actually say not to put them in the dryer. I don't know where this one came from, but I know all these other ones here that I have, I bought them at the dollar store. So I'm not too worried about them. But I'm just going to throw them in my dryer. I'm just going to wring out some of this water. And I'm just going to throw them in. You know what? I'm actually just going to put them in my washer. They've been soaking here. I'm just going to squeeze them. The one does say it can go in the washer. It doesn't say anything about the dryer. But like I said, I've had these for so long. These are just these little ones from the dollar store. Some of these are like $1 each. Some of them were 2 for $1. I'm not worried about them if they were to, you know, get damage to my machine. I don't think they will. But I'm going to just stick them in my washer just because they do have soap in them. So I'm going to put them in on a delicate cycle. Here, I'm just going to move my camera so you can see. I'm going to put it here to the delicate cycle, and then I'm going to change this. I want the water to be cold. Soil level, I'm going to change it to a light, and I'll do, is it no spin? I do need a spin, so I'll leave it on a low spin. So it looks like about 35 minutes. So I will be back when these are done. So in about 35 minutes, I'll be back. The washer stops. I'm just gonna throw these in the dryer. Like I said, they're from the dollar store. I've had them for a while. It's not a big deal if they kind of get wrecked, but I think on a delicate cycle, they're not going to get damaged. Now, I'm not going to put in the dryer balls, but I'm just going to turn this on. I'm just reading which one I want to do. Oh, right here. I'm going to turn it to the delicates. Temperature, yeah, I'm keeping it on. I guess they're kind of damp. I'm going to keep it on a low temperature. And it says like 5 minutes, but I'm going to move it up 1. So 15 minutes drying should be good. So I'll be back as soon as these are dry. So in about, this will work, in about 15 minutes. Okay, my dryer just stopped and they are dry. I said they weren't really that wet to begin with. So I'm just going to take these out. And I will show you what they look like in the other room where the lighting is a little bit better. Okay, so these look really good. They're all nice and clean and they smell good. I love that floor cleaner. It smells like lavender. So now these have a nice lavender fragrance. But I'm going to find the ones that I had spilt my coffee on, just so you can see how clean they got, if I can find. Okay, here's the one. It still has a little bit of a stain. I don't even know if it's going to be shown on here. It's on this side. If I hold it up the right way, right in here, there's just a little bit of a stain, but it was when I set my coffee down, it just dripped around and made a big ring. So it's just a small little bit, which I say is like almost nothing compared to how big of a stain it was. And then the other one, if I can find it, because there's the other one here. And it had something on it as well, and I don't see anything on this one. Oh, there is a little bit of something. It's got a little bit of discoloring. It's probably hard to see, but I will say the little bit of discoloring that's in there is not like it was. It's pretty clean. I mean, like, I know I spilt, and my husband spilt his something too. And to say, I can't really see the stain. I mean, I have to really look at it and, you know, to find out where the thing was. But I know this one here was where the coffee was. So right in the center, I said when I put my cup of coffee down, it's too full. So it just spilt all over. But I said, you can't even tell. It's like just a small little spot. And, you know, looking at it from a distance, and if it's sitting on the coffee table, whatever, the end table, you're not even gonna notice. So I've got my little lace doilies and table runners all nice and washed. And even this one here this one I have not cleaned for quite a while. This one usually sits on my china cabinet. So this one I've had for quite a few years. As you can tell, it's got some damage here to this lacy part here where it's kind of stitches have come undone. There's the label. You know, actually I can't even read the label now. It's, you know, totally faded. So I'm gonna just take the label off. Maybe I'll just grab the scissors and snip the label off now. I keep them on as long as I can read it, but once they get to the point where there's like no words left, I take the little labels off. So now I'm just gonna go and put them back on my dressers and the china cabinet and the little end tables. And I guess my Sunday cleaning is done, and it's middle of the afternoon. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones.